The Extreme Fighting Championship returns to the beautiful Sun City Casino and Entertainment Resort for one of the biggest fight cards of the year. Initially, EFC 54 would have seen the heavyweight clash between defending champion Donnie van Heerden and #1 title contender Elvis Moyo. However, van Heerden would be stripped of his title.
The headline fight for EFC 54 was Donnie van Heerden versus Elvis Moyo. The other day, Donnie van Heerden put up an offensive post on social media, completely unacceptable, and EFC elected to suspend him and pull him from the fight.
Nobody wants to have to phone a fighter, a champion, and strip him of his title. But if you're going to do that type of thing, in this day and age, put posts like that on social media, I'm sorry, we have zero tolerance in our organization for that.
Fortunately, we've put in Andrew van Zyl, two-time heavyweight champion, stepped up straight away, said he wants it, he is the #1 contender, and in many ways it's actually a bigger fight now than it was before.
I'm just super stoked that we've got a phenomenal fight to watch, a great heavyweight fight, two big guys that are going to kind of spearhead the whole fight card, EFC 54.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former two-time EFC heavyweight champion, Andrew One Gear van Zyl.
Former two-time EFC heavyweight champion Andrew van Zyl has been in devastating form, dispatching two highly rated European heavyweight contenders, both via TKO in the first round.
Rick is in big trouble, Dirk. He is in big trouble right now. He cannot shake Andrew van Zyl at all.
Absolutely, he's looking to finish. Van Zyl's looking to finish his landing. That is it. Andrew van Zyl gets a big victory.
Wow, how about that? Andrew van Zyl, has he put himself in that #1 contender spot again?
Yeah, I've had three tough opponents internationally wise. Obviously losing my title to Cyril Asker, and then fighting Thomas Kalkowski and Tony Mustard, and it's been awesome. I did chat to the brass at EFC and asked if I could get international fights, and they came to the party for me, and it's been an awesome experience.
Van Zyl is seen by many as the best heavyweight in the EFC, and his convincing performance over the undefeated British knockout artist only added fuel to his title contendership.
I believe he's the best heavyweight in this country, by far. Technically, physically, mentally, I think he's by far the best heavyweight in this country.
Van Zyl will step into the hexagon at EFC 54 in a rematch against Elvis Moyo, the boxing champion who had recently entered the world of MMA.
And Van Zyl again goes for the trip, and this time it works.
Down they go.
It's on. He gets it. Moyo's going to want to roll with him. He can't. He's already trapped. Van Zyl
Oh, there it is! Andrew van Zyl submits him.
Textbook armbar by Andrew van Zyl.
A solid win for van Zyl, but now over 2 years later, the Bomber not only has his shot at redemption, but also his shot at the title.
One would imagine, after 2 years, he would have started to work on the things that maybe he was lacking in. Elvis has been developing. He spent a lot of time on the mat with Vickers Swart, who's arguably one of the best jiu-jitsu coaches in the country, and it's going to be a very different ball game. It's going to be a very different fight on the night.
The Elvis you're going to see fighting Andrew now is completely different from the one that you saw 2 years ago. Back then he was just a boxer, and now his team believe he is a complete mixed martial artist.
When we fought Andrew the first time, to be honest, Elvis didn't have a clue what was going on the ground. He had no ground at all, less than no ground. He's been working his ground hard the last year and a half. He's doing sessions with Vickers Swart. He's been rolling with them. They're working his ground really hard. We're concentrating on that more than on the stand-up at the moment. And he's growing from strength to strength at the moment.
I fought him before. My armor was a little bit low. Now I've got 15 times more armor than I had before. So the whole thing works to my advantage. I bring the surprises, I bring the package in there. And really, to me, it doesn't matter what fight. It's all about me getting the title and proceeding with my career.
Since that loss to van Zyl at EFC 31, Moyo has been unstoppable, winning 5 fights in dominant fashion. But it was especially in his last 2 fights where the man from Zimbabwe was in terrifying form.
picking him apart, jab after jab. Elvis Moyo seems to have all the answers for Van Dam Mabui.
Big left hook finds the mark, and now Mbui comes back with a combination of his own.
What a shot by the Bomber. And he's done. He
Referee
is
calls the
finished.
fight. Elvis Moyo, one big punch.
Elvis is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like Misholas has recovered momentarily. Still flat.
Right now.
Another big shot landed.
It's not, is it over?
15, yes.
Brad Block's seen enough.
15.
He saw enough. Elvis Moyo, the Bomber. My goodness.
I've dropped my last 3 opponents, either in 2 rounds or less, and I've knocked them out, so to me it's one way. Andrew's gonna be right there in front of me. It's just how much damage I wanna do and how hard I wanna hit him before he goes down.
Andrew, you fight your fight. Elvis will fight his fight, and at the end of the day, I think we'll go home with the belt.
There's a lot more to MMA than boxing. And we're going to box, and it's going to eventually get to the clinch. And it's going to go to the ground, and he's going to get ground and pounded out like everybody else.
I think that Elvis is too one-dimensional, and that if you can navigate that striking aspect of his game, you'll come out on top.
Elvis Moyo, we know that he is possibly the hardest hitting human being in Africa. When he lays hands on you, you're going to the mat. Andrew Van Zyl has an ironclad jaw, and he's the type of guy that loves to mix it up. So you know, the initial part of that fight is just going to be a spectacle.
It's the Iron Jaw versus the boxing powerhouse as Andrew Van Zyl takes on Elvis Moyo for the vacant EFC heavyweight title.
There's that scary power we spoke of. Oh, here's a Yoma. Big hammerfish shot. JD Bates looking to finish.
This kid has potential all over again.
Wilson Austin switches off the lights with that right hand.
Andrew Van Zyl takes on Elvis Moyo for the EFC heavyweight title. Shauna Power clashes with Amanda Lino for the inaugural EFC women's flyweight title. And JP Bass faces Baldwin Nglalose for the interim flyweight title. EFC 54, Saturday, 15 October, Sun City. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com.